Hello everyone, I'm going to do something that I have not done in quite a while, maybe 4 years or more. And that is I'm going to do a string comparison. And the reason I'm doing that is a few months ago, I got from Mims Ukes, my favorite uke seller, this Martin 0XK high pressure laminate ukulele. Beautiful instrument. It's, as I say, made of high pressure laminate, the same material that Martin uses on a lot of its guitars. And it's concert scale. It has this gorgeous plywood neck. You can see the lines pressing, not a solid mahogany neck, but instead of plywood neck. And these Grover tuners, probably, their friction tuners are probably 4s or 6s, not sure which, but they work wonderfully. And it's a fine instrument. I really like it a lot. But there's one thing that I'm not as fond about as I would like to be, and that is the top end. And let me demonstrate with a little bit of play in here. As you can tell, very resonant, but lots of low end and mid range. And it has Worth Brown strings. It came with the standard Martin M600s. I wasn't real wild about the M600s. I liked them quite a bit, but they weren't hitting that right for me. They were a little higher tension than I actually liked. I put on the Worth Brown mediums, and they're better. They feel better, but they didn't exactly do for me what my other Martin, which is a C1K concert Alcoa. Now these are both made in the same factory in Mexico, but C1K, which is strung now with different strings. These are Fremont Blackline strings, both fluorocarbon, but this is more the sound that I was hoping to get to emulate somewhat with the 0XK. So. Brighter sound, still plenty of resonance, still nice low and mid end, but it's gotten much more high end than the 0XK. Now maybe that's just what I'm stuck with. I don't know. I love this instrument for playing everywhere. I keep the solid Koa C1K in its case whenever our home heating system is on, as it is these days, with a humidifier in the case because it needs it to prevent the wood from drying out and cracking. This high pressure laminate, as long as I don't keep it like right in front of a register, blowing dry hot air on it, the neck's fine, the frets are fine, everything's good about it, the action's great, everything stays in good shape. So what I thought I would do is see how it sounded with some different strings. So I have ordered 3 sets of strings, and we're going to compare this with the other strings. Also, I should say the strings on the C1K and the strings on the 0XK have about the same amount of wear, so that's a fair enough comparison. So I also have some Fremont Blacklines for that I'm going to try on the 0XK, and Worth light clear fluorocarbon strings, not the medium tension, but the light tension strings. And let me strum a little bit on this one now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strum bits of a couple tunes for you, and then I will restring it, the uke, with each of these types of strings, let them settle in for a couple of days, and come back and play the same stuff. And I also have a set of the Martin Premium Polyguts strings made by Aquila on the way. And so by the time they arrive, I should have had the other ones done. But the idea is to see if the strings can make a difference in the top end. And if they can, I will switch to that set that has the best top end. And if they don't, I've still got some new strings for my Martin and for my other concert scale ukulele. So anyway, so here's our baseline test for the Zero XK with Worth Brown medium strings. You've already heard the first song, but let's do it again. I'm intentionally picking some songs that are a little bit difficult for me to play because of hand issues and stuff like that. So you're not going to hear some great playing, but you'll at least hear that I'm having to play barred chords and things like that. Technical difficulties, otherwise known as operator error here. Okay, those are Worth Brown mediums. We'll be back in a few days with one of the other sets. Hello, I'm back. This is the second set of strings. This is the first new set, if you will. These are the Fremont Blacklines. And as I may have stated earlier, I made a big mistake because I ordered low G and I wanted a reentrant, but that's fixable enough because for the G string, I'm just using the Worth Brown that was on there. So I've got the Worth Brown, then we've got CEA's R Fremont Blacklines. The great thing about this was I recorded the last video less than a day ago, less than 24 hours ago. So in less than 24 hours and with about 45 minutes tops of playing in, these have already settled very nicely. So that's to their benefit. Also, got my ukulele strings from Martin, developed with the Aquila. Got those in a day earlier than I expected, so that's very good. So I'm gonna play this, do a little strum diddly-doo here, and once I'm done with that, I will take these off and I will mount another set of strings, probably the Polyguts, because they should sound different. There should be more difference between the Polyguts and the fluorocarbons, and so I'm going to put the Polyguts in the middle there, and also hope they settle in quickly too. So let's see, here we go. What's my first song? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, last one. Fremont Blacklines. See what you think, if you noticed any difference in the sound between what you heard yesterday and what you heard now, especially in the top end. See you soon. Hi everybody, this is, believe it or not, day 3. These are the Martin Premium Polygut strings I developed with Aquila. And the thing about these guys, I can see that there, they are graphite gray, if you can get the color there of them. And they appear on all the Martin guitars, Martin ukuleles that are made in Nazareth, so those are all the premium ones. And these are designed to provide excellent volume, sustain, and all that good stuff. They also settled in less than 24 hours, much like the Fremont Blacklines. So let's strum it up a little bit here. Nice sustain indeed. Let's see if I'm limbered up here enough to do this here. Needed to limber up to do round 3 here. So that's the 3rd new round of strings. Coming tomorrow, we hope, Worth Clear Light Fluorocarbons. See you then. Hi there, final test today with Worth Clear Light Fluorocarbon strings. And as I said yesterday, once again, set it up in one day, got spare strings. A spare set of strings in each double pack. So I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to finish off by playing again the C1K with its original strings, which are the Fremont Blacklines, just for, again, a real side-by-side comparison. Then I'll review the videos after I compile everything and let you know what I think, but you can also let me know what you can tell from the phone speaker we have here. So here we go. Okay, now we're going to switch over to the C1K with well broken in strings. Here we go. And I'm just going to play the first and last ones here. Fifth fret. One thing I can tell you from the get-go, the solid wood koa does have a much richer, warmer, and brighter tone than the all laminate HPL instrument. But then again, the HPL is designed for rougher and not climate-controlled play. So each serves its purpose, but this is a good one right here. Hi there, quick wrap-up video for you. Yes, I do have more than one set of clothes. My favorite of the bunch is the Worth Clears, the Worth Clear Lights. They do have a bit more high-end than the Fremonts, which are my second choice, the Martins, which are my third. The Martins have pretty good balance throughout, but I just don't like the rather tactile feel, the almost grainy feel that they have. The Fremonts have checked most of the boxes, but the Worths have a little bit more chiminess to them. So that's the way I'm going. However, you may have other thoughts. My bottom line assessment, though, is that the all solid koa just has a more rounded sound throughout the spectrum of from high to low, and that the 0XK high pressure laminate is just a boomy, bassy, and strong mid-range uke that doesn't quite reach the top registers as well. And that's really okay for a lot of the playing that I do, especially with a group. So that's fine, because I'm a strummer, not a finger picker. I also have some laminated instruments that work just fine for higher end stuff. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll appreciate any comments you have.